home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it? You kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. Grant Calcaterra. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern. Extra points on the board. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of... Second down now.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your games. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Blitz coming, and down he from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 30 yards. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way. Yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's gone. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 7-7, our score after one.
Score time, 7-7.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And Hurts going to move him around. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. He just didn't look comfortable on that front.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Tackled by Avonte Maddox.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
2nd and 10.
Goff now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang up the 3rd down.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Goff now looking to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
36 yards.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Lions 21, Eagles 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? And got his man, complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown. Oh, Lions the case. 83 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Elliott good with a PAT. And a touchdown, 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good, so nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Under pressure, they got him again. The stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Eagles 17.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Goff. And right with it here over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd and a couple. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
That's a good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. It's great work with the ball in the air. Never get it wrong. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. That is not going to be anything as they take the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Williams being motioned left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. But unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
A lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then work.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zacchaeus
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now Goff on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Throwing on second and long. Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Gone. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On second down, here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going off.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get in the open field with a full head of steam. Oh, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From the gun on third down, Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And that's how he won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He was a yard or two short. Here we go on fourth. Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Complete to Zacchaeus. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be first and goal when we come back. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Gainwell again. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw.
sliding out of the pocket. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. Down the sideline he goes. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 69 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Throwing is Hurts. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, 29 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. But first down, Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. This is 1st and 10. Goff. That's to the tight end Laporta. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And down he goes. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Goff. And his throw here is incomplete.
Now the question is on this. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now. Try to get the touchdown later.
Goff now to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Madden. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's gone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Take it to him. It's about time, fellas. Yeah, boys, we can win any longer.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is Smith to the ground. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they